And we are live, coming to you from Washington, D.C. We have New York Coin. New York Coin team with us here, coming from all over the place. We have my man CRYPTOkid. He is in Montana. We have Gia, who is in Russia. And we have Sten, who is, where are you, Sten?
I'm sitting here in North Carolina, and it's pronounced "step into me."
Oh, step into me. Got it. Step into me. Well, good old North Carolina, that is where I kind of hail from. If you can switch the camera on your end, do that now, because I don't think I can here. That
Okay.
My dad retired Army down in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, when I was 5 years old, and so I basically grew up there. Learned how to ice skate learned how to play hockey from the soldiers down there, and it's a great place. Parents are still there, so without further ado, guys, New York touring, we've been around for a long time. I know we've gone through a lot of ups and downs together as a group. What are there, 2,300 coins now on Coin Market Cap or something like that? So let's let you, CRYPTOkid, kind of lead off here. Tell me a little bit about New York Coin. What got you started, and what is the current state of the coin at this point?
Definitely, yeah. So New York Coin is a proof of work cryptocurrency. It's script. Any point of sale transaction, we want to be a part of that. Whether it's online or in a brick and mortar, we're building out solutions, and we're building out a infrastructure right now that makes it extremely easy for merchants to accept New York Coin. We're future proofing, if you will, at this current stage.
Cool.
We've had our ups and downs, as pretty much every cryptocurrency has had. But with that, we've been able to take that and build a very good security infrastructure for our coin. We have many different security measures in place that allow us to monitor the network effectively to prevent things like potential 51% attacks and things of that nature. Our team is extremely good at keeping an eye on it, the gatekeepers, we call them. As far as future plans, like I said, we're future proofing the coin right now. So we're onboarding with a lot of different point of sale applications, whether it's like coin to pay or cryptocurrency checkout. We're looking to onboard with those. The more, the better. The more options that we can provide to the merchants. We're also building out our own point of sale application, which will eventually be available on iOS and Android. And what that will be is pretty much inventory management and point of sale all in one. So when you think of like the Square app that people use, you can manage your inventory and accept payments, but it's going to be solely for New York Coin, so that merchants who want to accept it can do that.
You mentioned that, of course, you're making it so that it can be used easily in transactions, and you mentioned point of sale as if it was a brand, but maybe I got that wrong. I understand you're building it for yourself, but I wanted to take that out of the box first.
Right. So essentially, when I say point of sale, I'm referring to any transaction in retail commerce. So a point of sale is essentially in a grocery store. Is that cash? It's that cash register, and it's the software that powers that cash register. It manages the inventory of the store, and it manages the cash in, cash out, debit in, pretty much all the financial transactions that happen. What we're building is equivalent to a cryptocurrency point of sale. So instead of, so it would be the underlying technology in accepting the coin. So it's kind of like our own BitPay for New York Coin.
Sure. And you're going to use QR codes and this type of thing. Yeah, that's really the answer, right? I mean, when Coinbase came out with their card, which of course I don't have anymore, but and I could take my wife out to dinner and pay on my card. That really kind of changed a lot of things for crypto, for me in particular. But I think for a lot of people, I mean, that's really the deal. It's an electronic payment system. We need to be able to pay it. So that is fantastic that you guys are putting that together. You have a great team, obviously. Now, when I was looking at the CoinMarketCap chart, it looked like there was a big event that happened a while back. So did you guys do a reverse fork or some type of fork or anything like that with the coin?
So I think it was October of 2018. We hard forked. Yes, we did.
Okay.
And we hard forked, and what that was is that was a hard fork for many different reasons. We implemented DigiShield,
Hmm.
which replaced the old Komodo Gravity well. And then also what we did with the hard fork is we implemented an inflation reduction plan. So now what happens is we have a halvening. Before there was no halvening. So like with Litecoin, you just had a halvening where the block reward's cut in half.
Yes.
We implemented that into our code base. So now to help with the mass amounts of New York
Inflation.
coin that the inflation, the
Yeah.
mass amounts getting mined daily, we've reduced that block reward 3 times now since the hard fork, and essentially it's going to
Okay.
be down to about 50 New York coin at the end of
Th-
that.
it really does make a big difference. I'm glad to hear, because that's I think it's one of the issues with Dogecoin, or the doggy coin, as I like to call it, is as I remember, and you're an OG as well. But there was a certain point back in the day when they decided there was an infinite amount of Dogecoin that were going to be produced, and so being that the case, I don't know how high it'll go. Now that being said, I might eat my words, and it goes up to 1,000 Satoshi. Who knows? Or more, because that's the way these currencies work. You just don't know. But certainly with my coin, the Global Boost coin, we had our halving recently. We're about to have our 5-year anniversary, September 14th, I think. And that has significantly taken pressure off of the markets. And I see us, kind of popping up. So that is pretty interesting. So, and what algorithm are you guys using?
The algorithm is Script.
Cool. Yeah, good old Script.
Script proof of work. Yep, good old stuff. Yep.
I know. Well, the mining is also such an important part of the ecosystem, and people sometimes discount it. And I always tell them, discount proof of work at your own peril, because you are going to bring in, with a proof of work coin, investors that you're never going to have. They're never going to buy some token or this and that. And even like a lot of companies, they want me to advise them and this and that, and then they don't want to hear what I have to say, because I'll tell them, guys, your tokenomics don't make sense. You're
Right.
valuing yourself at $100 million. Nobody's going to buy your token. Okay, you're valuing yourself at $100 million. Look at New York Coin. Look at Global Boost. Look at different companies that have been around for a long time with market caps. I mean, it's not even not even similar at all to what they're talking about.
Yep.
And people, we have now a investor that is smart. It's not a year or 2 years ago where people didn't understand. People understand tokenomics now.
Oh
They
yeah.
understand that if you have 100 million coins floating around and they're valued at 2 cents, it's different than if they're valued at 8 cents. It doesn't matter what you bring it up to. So that is really cool. I love the point of sale thing. Hopefully we can hop in on that too, man. That would be pretty awesome. I really one of the things I would like to do with the Washingtonelite Summit is bring a lot of us OG guides and all these other coins together. We're going to be focusing a lot on merger and acquisition as well. So I really want you guys to come. It's in the Palace in Vienna. It's Schönbrunn Palace, Vienna, Austria, October 11th, 12th. Will be totally awesome. Now let's take this out of the box for you guys on what your next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days look like for you. What do you have planned? I know Gia has you guys on different boxes in the mall and everything else. I'm like, dude, you guys are killing it. So tell me a little bit about all that.
All right, so essentially, let's start with 30 days. So 30 days out right now, since there was no pre-mine and there's no ICO or anything like that with New York Coin, a lot of what we try to accomplish that requires fees and such, we do fundraising for that.
Okay.
So that we can continue to say we are truly a community-driven cryptocurrency.
Nice.
When the community decides on something, or when we present something to the community and we ask for consensus, that we mean it. We're not just throwing it at them to ask them for for no reason. We want to know. And so the
Sure.
next 30 days we'll be doing fundraising right now for CryptocurrencyCheckout.com, which is a point of sale retail app. It's really an interesting platform. They allow tips and donations and payments to be received through Twitch. So if you're a Twitch streamer or a YouTube streamer, you can start accepting cryptocurrency, and hopefully soon New York coin, as we're fundraising for the onboarding for that. And then also we are pushing for donations, votes, but each vote costs a small amount of Bitcoin to get listed on South Exchange, which is an exchange that we've had in our sites for a while, because it provides us with one thing that was extremely important when we got on with GraviX, which is it's a exchange that's supported by pro hashing, and pro hashing provides New York coin with most of its, well, not most, a good portion of its hash rate. And the reason that we want South Exchange is because there's periods of time when GraviX may go into maintenance or they may have downtime, and we want to maintain that hash rate. So South Exchange is the answer to that. They're another platform who has APIs that pro hashing supports, and it's another market that we'd like to crack into. It's a if I'm not mistaken, it's a South American market.
I know we're getting to the end of our time here.
Definitely, yeah, we're approaching that time. Definitely.
Good. I want to make sure that we can plug everything that we need to. So, what is the website? What's the social media? How do people get a hold of you guys?
All right. So with our website, you can head over to nycoin.community. That's kind of our hub. Our roadmap is there. All of our links to our social medias are there. You can find all of those on the website on the homepage. You can head to our blog over at blog.nycoin.community. That's another one that has a lot of good information relative to the coin. We put a lot of updates there. On Twitter, we're at nycoincommunity. And then on Facebook, we are, I think it's facebook.com/New York Coin Community.
Really cool. Well, thanks. I know we didn't get to talk to everybody so much, but it was a great and lively discussion. And folks, New York Coin, check them out. This is one of the small cap coins that's been around for a long time, like I talk about quite a bit. I won't say the ICO market is dead or the IEMO market is dead. I don't believe that is dead. But I think a good play is going to be on these small cap coins with active communities here like Gia, Step Into Me, and CRYPTOkid. Okay, so check them out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.